Hi, I'm Mr. Eric Tang. In this lesson, we are going to talk about data type in C language. Computers will store data in different ways, depending on what they are. We can classify data into different types. In C language, there are different data types, but we'll only focus on a few here, like integer, floating point number, character, and string. The main difference between integer and floating point number is that integer is a number without decimal point, while floating point number is a number with decimal point or in scientific notation. The difference between character and string is that character is just a single character, while string is a group of characters ending with an invisible ending symbol, which we will talk about in the future. Please also note that in C language, we will enclose a character by single quotation marks, while string in double quotation marks. Data in different data types require different storage size and are encoded in different ways. Therefore, in C language, integer 2 is different from floating point number 2.0 in terms of data type. Character A is different from string A in data type. And integer 2 is different from character 2 in data type. For the last case, we can't even get 2 plus 2 in character data type with the result 4, because addition can only perform in numbers in C language. Now, let's see one example. I want to create a variable I and assign an integer value 2 to it. I type I equal 2. Now I type another command to print out the value of the variable I. Print, bracket, double quotation, %d/n, comma I. Please bear with me that I will teach you this statement in the coming video. And then, as usual, I put this system pause command before the end of the program. Now I compile and run this program by pressing F11. And you can see here is an error message saying that I is undeclared. The reason is that in C language, whenever we use a variable, we must first declare it. Therefore, now I declare it by typing INTI here. Usually, we will declare variables we are going to use at the beginning of a function. Here, the word int means that there is a variable with integer data type. And here the name of the variable is called I. Let's compile and run the program again by pressing F11. Now it works. In C language, we must declare the data type of a variable before we can use it, and the data type of a variable cannot be changed anymore. Simply saying, here if we say that I is used to store an integer value, and we try to assign a floating point number in it, like 2.99 here. During the compilation, the C compiler will automatically change this 2.99 to an integer value by removing the decimal part, and only 2 can be stored in the variable I. Let's run it again. You see, the value of I is 2. Therefore, unlike some programming language like Python, in C, the data type of a variable cannot be changed on the fly. This is a bit trouble to those who work in Python before, but anyway, data type is something very important, and we must handle carefully when we write programs in C. A good programming practice in C is to explicitly tell the C compiler to change or to cast the data type here by writing int like this in front of the data, so that people will know you really want to cast the data to an integer instead of doing this by accident. And this is called typecasting. We will talk more on data type and the printf statement in the next video. Goodbye.